Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
What they say about him, a player with Spanish technique, but an English lion heart.
Not a bad combination.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Big header! They want to be quick to recover this. Haaland gets good distance on it. Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And there's green grass ahead of him. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Fernando Torres, and he was alert to it. Cantona! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
That is ended up in no man's land. Torres. Darren Fletcher. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Romero. Chelsea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah.
Has a goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Kyle Walker. Saliba for Szoboszlai. Chilwell. Van de Ven. And it's Son Heung-min. David De Gea. And it's Walker. Tonali. More and more pressure on the ball here. Van de Ven. For Chilwell. Van de Ven. Tonali. Szoboszlai. Here's Matheus Cunha. And it's Chilwell. Van de Ven. And it's Chilwell. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chilwell. For Szoboszlai. Kyle Walker. Saliba. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now Van der Ven. Chilwell. That has been cut short. Palmer. It's a sweet ball, that. And he's been shifted off it. Chilwell calmly anticipates. Oh, shooting chance!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
David De Gea. Now Van der Ven. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Interesting ball. Wilshere. Alexander-Arnold. Tonali. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Arsenal head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. David De Gea. Kyle Walker. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now Saliba. Kyle Walker. Tonali.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing.
Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cucurella. No, that's been intercepted. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Cantona. Now, this could be a chance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chilwell. Now Van der Ven. Tonali. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. He won't be happy with that one. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Alexander-Arnold cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And they're back on the ball again. Cantona. Cucurella. Saliba makes the interception.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Son Heung-min. Szoboszlai. Now it's Haaland. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Matheus Cunha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their third corner. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Cucurella. That has been slung wide. And it's Fernando Torres, played out to the right. That's a nicely measured pass. Tonali, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's cut it out. Matheus Cunha. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Now it's Haaland. Just the goal, and a shot! Yes, it's there! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
That could spell trouble. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Fernando Torres. De Gea will lay claim to that. (1-0) as we head towards the end. Saliba. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And he was quick to react.
Arsenal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Son Heung-min. He can run onto that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tries to get it clear, and he's only too happy to take that back. Son Heung-min. And the referee brings it to a close.